Keep to the left.
Devon, I cannot hear you. What do we want?
Keep to the left, Steve.
I still, what do we want? What do we want here? I still can't hear you at the back. What do we want? What do we want there?
I came to the UK 25 years ago as an EU citizen, and basically, you know, I enjoyed that opportunity, and I want my children and their generation to be able to enjoy it too, and be able to be proud to be British and be part of a country that's open with its neighbours, and we'd like to cooperate with them. Thank you.
Stop Brexit! Now! 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 Stop Brexit! What do we want? Stop Brexit! Now!
No second referendum.
No! Stop Brexit!
Second referendum. No second referendum.
Why?
Follow the Brexit vote.
Why?
So would you not change government if you don't like the government that you voted in? It's the same type of thing. We can vote.
David Cameron made it very clear it was mandatory.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. It's advisory. You're completely wrong. It's bullshit.
Remember, we are the people of this country. We are the opposition now. Pulling out never works. Well, that's an interesting one. Brexit leaves us lonely in a dangerous world. Sums it up, right? Do we want to be lonely in a dangerous world? What we have to do when we finish here is go and hug a Brexiter. Not too hard.
They're over there.
Yeah, I gather that 2 or 3 of them may have shown up behind me.
You're welcome.
We better let them know again what our message is, just in case they hadn't heard us the first time. What do we want?
Stop Brexit!
I'm not quite sure they heard that. Do you want to let them know again?
Stop Brexit now!
Well, I'd like to say thank you for everyone for turning up. This has been such a good show. We've got over 2,000 people here. And it's wonderful to see each and every one of us.
This is not just a rally for Devon, it's a rally for the whole of the South West. So we've got groups from Cheltenham for Europe, Salisbury for Europe, Bristol for Europe, Bath for Europe, Somerset loves Europe, Cornwall for Europe, Dorset for Europe, and West Dorset for Europe. So fantastic, and thanks.
Tell you how much pleasure it gives me to see so many of you here today. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming out. Thank you so much for the support you have given me and each other over the last year and a bit. And you're going to have some wonderful speakers. I want to thank the other speakers for coming along, particularly Julie Girling, the former Conservative MEP who left the Tories in disgust. Very brave. These Tories who are putting their country first are having a horrible time, so they need all of our support. I have one very simple message to you here today, and that is that Brexit can, will and must be stopped.
Heard. We want to defend democracy. You need to share with your friends what we now know has happened with Brexit. The conspiracy, the dirty money, and the powerful people who have manipulated people to vote against their own interests and to vote against our security. Are we going to let them smash up the European Union that has kept the peace for 70 years? No! Are we going to let them take away our European citizenship? No! Are we going to stop Brexit? Yes! Thank you.
Is that I do not support Brexit. And what you need to know from me is that there are many other Conservatives like me who do not support Brexit. And we're British, and we're patriotic, but we're also European. And we believe in those European values, and we believe that being in Europe makes our country stronger, makes our country a better place to live. It does not take away, it adds. And I'd just like to say to all of you, I'm absolutely overwhelmed by the support here today. I think it's fantastic, and I'm going to take that message back to Brussels next week. I'm going to be showing them the pictures, and I'm going to be continuing to encourage them, as they have been doing, to say it's not too late, Britain. If you change your mind, we would be very happy for you to stay. My final thought is just a little bit for Gibraltar. Let's give them all a huge cheer and give them a support.
Matters, that you're here matters. Look at those guys from the Leave group. They've gone, they've packed up. Persistence matters. And to be quite honest, I'm now in Parliament. I see politicians. I'm not that confident that the politicians will stop Brexit. I think the people will stop Brexit.
And can I just tell you, you are a beautiful sight from up here. You look fabulous, and I am so proud of all of you and everything that you are doing to keep the UK as part of our great European community. Thank you.
Is here. So how are we supposed to react when we are now told by so many to go back home? We are not a mass of dehumanized migrants, as depicted day in, day out by the right-wing press and the government. We are your neighbors, your colleagues, your doctors, plumbers, cleaners and teachers. We're your family, we're your friends.
Farmers voted for Brexit. The National Farmers Union recommended staying in the EU, and many who did make the mistake of shooting themselves in the foot are now worried about what lies ahead. As we all know, family farms are the lifeblood of the South West. Devon is in fact the most rural region in the UK, and 72% of Devon's land is farmed, with the constituency of Torridge and West Devon, where I live, having the highest proportion of employment in agriculture across all of the UK constituencies. In fact, Devon's GDP from farming is double that the rest of the country. It's extremely worrying for us as farmers that agriculture has been overlooked in Brexit discussions in favour of other economic. One, do not trust anything that our shambolic government promises us. We have no idea what will happen after that date, and the UK government are leading efforts to phase out direct payments in the next budget round. It is only our membership of the EU that has been keeping many farmers above the breadline. The EU Common Agricultural Policy may not be perfect and requires reform, but it has been the mainstay of hundreds of thousands of farmers nationwide, and is certainly not a reason to leave the EU. It must be reformed from the inside.
Lied to the Brexiters. I represent people who in the majority voted for Brexit. But Boris Johnson knows that there is no 350 million a week. He has no intention of putting more money into the health service. He's been in government for the last 2 years and not a penny extra has he got for the health service. The Brexit voters have been betrayed by Boris Johnson and Michael Gove.
Who do you think you are kidding, Mrs. May, if you think we're going to leave? We are the ones who will show you the right way. We are the ones who are going to save the day. So who do you think you are kidding, Mrs. May, if you think we're going to leave? Everyone! Who do you think you are kidding, Mrs. May, if you think we're going to leave? We are the ones who will show you the right way. We are the ones who are going to save the day. So who do you think you are kidding, Mrs. May, if you think we're going to leave? Thank you very much.
Well done, everyone. Well done, Devon, for Europe. Well done for getting us all together. We've heard today from farmers, from students, from concerned citizens, from elected representatives in local and national and European government. And thank you, all of you, for braving it out despite the weather. We need to stick together, friends, because we've one hell of a job in front of us. We cannot stop Brexit without the bricks of effort and the mortar of persistence. So speak to as many people as you can. Staff the street stalls, deliver the leaflets, bombard your MPs. At most, we have 24 weeks to stop Brexit. Other things can wait. In that referendum, we were sold a pig in a poke. We were told that Brexit would be simple, cheap, and friendly. But like a real divorce, it is difficult, expensive, and bad-tempered. We find that Brexit means losing control, not taking back control. That it means less for the NHS, not more. That in the wider world, Brexit makes us weaker. But that referendum was about feelings. We need a referendum on the facts. Because Britain is a democracy, and in a democracy, you can change your mind.